This is a 1992 Volvo 240, and here's a quick little update on what it looks like now with the fender replaced. We went ahead and pulled the fender off a couple weeks ago. We put it on about last week. I just didn't post an update video on it because we got it in here right behind the Ford Ranger. And I didn't really want to ask my dad to move it, but there's a couple things that we need to adjust. So here you can see that it's just way too tight. We got almost no clearance between the fender and the hood, so it's actually scratching just a little bit there. And that's really because the whole frame got moved back when this guy was in an accident. I didn't crash it, my dad didn't crash it, the previous owner did. But for the most part, it looks really nice. So this is the gap that we should be dealing with. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to really fix it much better than what we got going on there. As you can see, that bottom frame there is still pretty pushed in, and as I mentioned in my last video, we are working on pulling off the radiator support off of the 240 that's in the junkyard. The difficult part is that these guys here were welded in on the inside, so there's a few other parts that are welded in place that we have to break the weld off of, which kind of messes with the whole functionality of the unit, because we end up having to bend some of the points there. But it's a straight match. I was a little bit worried that the color was a little bit off, but no, it's an exact match. The only difference is this guy here, because on this other side it's not there. So eventually we'll end up cleaning that up. Not really too worried about it. But this fender came off of a Volvo 240 wagon. So if you are looking for that, the wagon and the sedan on the front end is exactly the same. I believe the doors are the same. The only difference is the rear fender, because the wagon doesn't necessarily have a fender, right? It's a panel. I don't know. It's still a fender, but it's completely different. Right, because it's not the same car, but here's the rear fender, and that's what that would look like because it attaches to the window, so it is completely different. This is a V90, completely different model. That's a 740, and then the 740 wagon is at my house right now, which I just ordered a coolant temperature gauge, which I'll be making a video install on that. Keep you guys updated, and we'll keep moving forward.